Greetings, I am Lion.
And I am Scandal.
And let's play a game together.
Yes,
Alright,
absolutely.
so,
we are back.
we're
Welcome to hell.
And welcome to, well, I mean, so far it's adorable hell, so that's
cutesy
fine.
hell.
The game seems to have some real opinions that it did not prep us for, so we're just going to just plow forward with however we feel about this thing and see what happens. Again, for anyone dropping in, there is a lot of content warnings associated with this game. We do not know what the exact things that they're concerned about are because we are playing this blind, but please take care of yourself, okay?
Yes, please. Watch yourself. It's very important.
Okay. Sorry, I got a little too excited.
She's the mature, dignified one.
I was gonna say, then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table, and, I guess I'm just sort of here or something. Just kind of watching, because I just legitimately do not care. I would break nails if I did so, and I do not need my nails broken for this. I am not even playing Shin Megami Tensei, okay? What?
Splat?
What?
Maybe you could just sit down and we'll take care of things,
Yeah, I'm doing that, thanks.
Yeah, okay, and then we'll just...
Bye.
We'll handle it all, okay?
Yep, bye.
I'm like, it asks you to sit down at the table, and then it says they've, used desks to form a table. They could just show the table.
They really could just do it. I think they make a table, though, out of the desks, would be my guess. Have you ever done that before?
But the table was already there.
I know.
And
they
now
don't even have one.
Right, exactly. And so, like I said, it's behind us in front of the teacher's desk, I guess.
I know, especially after they were so good about it, or, maybe implied to be so good. Because the thing that we've noticed with a lot of visual novels is they do not tend to line up very well, so it's a little confusing in regards to what the text says and then what's on the screen.
Yeah, the visuals and the text often seem to have a little bit of dissonance to them. All right.
As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. So what I'm going to do is just stand like a complete hoe because bitch. No! I am so not interested in that crap. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet.
Which was already open.
I know!
Oh, it's okay.
It's almost like this game isn't exactly as perfect as when we were playing Arcade Spirits
which
or
was
something.
So good.
Which was so nice. I loved it so much. Anyway, I'm still feeling really awkward, so I take a seat next to Sayori for, I guess, reasons. Because Sayori at least doesn't smell like cow.
Well, I was gonna say, still feeling awkward, and it's my friend's performance, despite being a completely different tone than what I guess they're going for, nonetheless works, because you have Splat sitting here going, I don't even want to be here today.
Oh my god.
And that is awkward, going, I'm trying to be nice to all of you, but, can we just wrap this up, maybe?
Please. Oh my god. Natsuki, she proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. That little dry-ass, totally uninterested wanker, she just does not care. If you cannot tell, I have been completely watching all the Colin Firth movies, and since he is a British man, therefore, what I have is totally words like...
Wanker.
I am so good at English.
So, proudly marches back, but, maybe also, arrogantly. Oh.
Okay. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Your makeup is terrible.
Ta-da! Your makeup is terrible. Oh my god, really? You just can't come out and say that. You know what? Your makeup is terrible. I feel a bit more like a recycling bin.
But I love you anyway.
I hate you.
Oh.
Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray and reveals a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats.
Okay, that's adorable. She worked really hard on those.
Yeah.
And that's very cute. But honestly, she looks, oh my god, that ruined Sayori. It's blah! And then we have our other girl going,
Oh, I guess
I
cupcakes.
thought they were supposed to be cupcakes? Not cats?
Cats.
Cat cakes?
Maybe she has a little bit of neurodivergence
no.
going on. Who knows?
The Oni nut for the Doni
nuts?
The Doni Nut Islands?
Yes!
Okay, so in our Okami series, there's a vendor that actually has a pun, and both of us laughed incredibly, because you have to go to Oni Island, and he's talking about trying to sell things in reference to this, demon
marketing,
island,
yeah,
and how to market things. He's like, well, maybe if I sold, donuts in the shape of the island, Donut Island,
Donny nuts, and you're like,
so
oh my
bad.
God, it's so bad.
So these are like
cat
cakes.
cakes. They're cat cakes.
Cat cakes, like donut nuts.
They're
All
not
right.
cakes, actually.
Yeah.
Oh my God, no. So the whiskers are drawn with like icing, and the little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So therefore, that means that actually they're brown and freaking like white cupcakes. They're not just strictly like white. Oh my God, Natsuki, you're ridiculous. You don't even know the colors on the wheel.
Or going, you can't do lineless art.
Ah! Oh my God. Okay, so I have to say, as somebody who does art, I am sometimes deeply frustrated when people are like, I have done a bit of lineless art, and you just kind of stare at them, and you're like, are you serious? Because those are lines, my dude. Like, what do you consider lined versus lineless art to look like, my man?
So, like, the desks in the background would be your lineless art because they don't have an outline.
Yes.
But your people are lined art because there's lines around the edges of the jackets, around the edges of their hair. And somehow, in general art snobbery, and I'm saying you can have your preference, it's fine. But for me, the experience has been very snobbery of, lineless art. The desks would be higher art because they're lineless.
Which I think is ridiculous.
I think it's just, for me, I consider almost all art to be stylistic, and I don't find any order of art to be higher or lower than another, other than are you achieving what you're going for. When I have been involved in anybody's process ever of like trying to develop what is, quote, their style, it has always been a level of trying to help them identify what they like about art, and then sort of take that to a level that they enjoy most. There's one artist that both of us have enjoyed over time with their sort of like soft character style. It's sort of sketchy and a little bit approximate. We did a commission from them once.
Yeah.
I say, and they actually work on that really deliberate. And there are several times where they've been like, yeah, I feel like this one has a little bit too much specific detail. But their style looks super cool to both of us.
Yeah.
There's the same thing if someone going, well, yeah, your details aren't super accurate. And it's like, yeah, well, neither were Picasso's, but that's what he was going for.
Right. Well, Picasso actually, the interesting thing, if you don't know, is Picasso actually was really good at realism initially, and then he decided to go off and do his own thing, which involved, being a jerk, but that's okay.
Well, that wasn't part of his art, though.
I mean... Can you separate the art from the artist? That's the question. Death of the artist, how does it work for you?
Well, he's dead, so there's that.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that his influence doesn't remain, nor do his ideas basically have some influence.
All right, large, heavy conversation here, but at any rate, art is art. If you like it, it's good.
All right.
Done. So cute! I think that was supposed to be a surprise face. Oh, sorry. Cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
I love that her going like, I had no idea that this thing that we had you do and that I'm pretty sure we've probably
wrong character.
done. That's
I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. I'm not familiar with these characters yet, so I'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll get there. Well, when you have nothing else to do and you're dead inside, this is all you have. Just hurry and take one.
So I don't have to choose for you.
Oh my God, please.
I love how flat you're playing her. It's hilarious. All right.
Sayuri grabs one first, then Monica. I follow, and then I sort of just like stare at them, and I wonder what they're going to be doing next. I don't really grab a cupcake, though, because I am not interested in vomiting everywhere. Like the last ones I had were all pink and stuff, and I kind of wonder, maybe I am allergic to pink. I do not know, but it could be a thing. Maybe that's why I and Natsuki do not get along.
It's delicious.
Sayuri talks with her mouth full.
Oh, it's delicious.
I love that.
Should have told
What if
me
she like freaks
beforehand.
out? She freaks out and immediately shoves it in her mouth and repeats herself, and you're like, it was in her mouth the whole time.
So this is why when you're doing voice acting for like an actual like structured performance, you have a director who knows the script, even if you don't, or the script is written out for your pieces. Because even sometimes when they want to keep you a little bit in the dark, so your performance isn't influenced by out of character knowledge,
right?
Which I find to be a really valuable practice. Sometimes it helps people just get into what their character's perception really is.
Right.
Although I've seen it used maliciously a few times, but we'll just shelve that for now. I was but then you know when you're supposed to shove some food in your mouth, and usually they have a plan for that. Like, they have Milky Ways on hand, or if it's something crunchy, they'll have like, a carrot there, that kind of thing.
Right.
And so, yeah, that anyway.
Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. That cake and that cat in that cake is just mutilated.
Sayori.
Like, oh my god.
Has the cat face smeared up onto her cheek.
Oh my god!
Like just has just shoved the cake in, but the frosting just migrated up onto her face with the cat face there, just looking a little concerned. A little smeared and concerned.
I turned the cupcake around in my fingers. Like, I guess I picked up one or something. I am not sure. I guess I look for the best angle to take a bite, because otherwise I will bite my fingers, and I have done that before, and it sucks so much, and ow.
I'm also just looking at this and going, I think they're trying to indicate how nervous the protagonist is here with going, I have to select one, and then I'm not sure where to sit, and then I'm just focusing in on this cupcake hyper hard. Like, you could just bite it. We also don't know if there's a wrapper on it and you're trying to like bite around the wrapper but have forgotten you need to remove the wrapper. Have you ever had one of those moments where you just basically have awkward panic?
Yes.
And you forget how to eat whatever you're holding?
You're like,
and you're like, I need to bite this, and your brain is going, but I can't bite the wrapper, but you forget that you're allowed to remove the wrapper.
Honestly, I thought it was really interesting where I vaguely remember as a kid I had a minor moment of panic of how to eat a banana.
Yeah. You're just like,
you go, and then you're like, all right, taking the outside off. I got this. It like literally only lasted for like half a second or something, but it was there, and it was very real of just be like,
whoa.
Banana, what do I do with you? Natsuki is quiet because of course she is, because she's wondering like what our problem is. Like, she's constantly always thinking about me. Natsuki, I don't even think about you.
Natsuki's
Why are
going,
you here?
Why aren't you biting the cupcake? You should just eat it.
I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She's just kind of looking at me because I have probably like boogers or something coming down my nose, and I know I look flawless otherwise, but
I need a tissue.
Might need a tissue. I don't know. Let's find out. Is she just waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself.
Or if it's like one of those Betty Crocker things.
I lied. I don't give a shit.
Oh.
This is really good. I lie? Thank you, Natsuki.
Oh my god.
I don't give a shit.
That's
What?
you.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything.
Oh, she knows who you are, and she knew you would be coming because you are, Sayori's only friend.
I guess.
Basically, and
Yeah.
so if Sayori's going to invite someone, since the only other people she knows are here already in the club, then she knew it would be you.
Yeah.
And so she's like, so I knew you would be coming today, and on the off chance that I was, even if I was possibly wrong, I made them for you to try and get your attention. And then you just sat there and scrutinized my work like hella hard, even though we were just kind of, in the game's opinion, probably having an anxiety panic, in your opinion going, I'm so disengaged.
I literally just don't care.
I just,
Natsuki, I don't care either.
Takes
this is the
takes
polite
cupcake,
behavior.
Looks at it, just licks the whole face off of it.
Blah.
Nom, 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 nom.
It's
Nothing
not
to-
pink, so I will be all right.
Right.
I thought you technically did. Sayori said,
They were for new members.
well, maybe,
Ah,
but not for, you, dummy.
It was for
'Cause
new
I'm a
members.
tsundere.
New members only.
I just realized that it's a tsundere, and I have to say, playing my games in my otomes, I would totally know about this, but in real life, it completely flies over my head because I just don't understand people and think that they're ridiculous, okay?
Real
like
girls
my games.
are different than, fictional ones.
Why can't real girls be like fake girls?
Ugh. All right.
Oh my god, alright. I'll just give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation because clearly I don't give a shit.
Also, I made them for you. I didn't make them for you. Well, I made them for you, but not technically for you. Well, they're just,
They're just cupcakes, okay? They have cat faces on them. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set
I'm
of
like,
all
where-
things.
Where did you get a tea set? Did you
Out
leave?
of the closet.
Right. But, like, did it have the tea in it in the closet? Is there a tea kettle in the closet? Like
you never... Actually,
an
based
electric
off of
tea
what I
kettle?
understand, yeah, you have electronic tea kettles, kind of like ours. Because we have electronic tea kettle, and it's so cute, and I love it.
I don't think it's electronic. I think it's just electrical.
I don't
It doesn't
care.
have programming functions.
Yeah, but it's still electric.
Electric and
Yeah, but you
electric.
flick a button, and then it becomes electronic.
No.
Because
Oh my
otherwise it
God.
doesn't turn on.
It's fine, it's fine.
It's not just... All
My
right,
friend's
fine.
probably technically correct, but we'll just agree to disagree, but it's a really cool teapot, and we both agree.
I like the teapot.
It's
It's
very
good. It
good.
glows blue. It
Okay.
makes me so happy.
So it's this pretty glass teapot, and if you don't know what an electric teapot is, I'm sorry, they're super cool.
Especially
you don't
in
have
America.
to put them on a stove at all, and they're very uncommon in America, though I think they're gaining a little bit of traction over the last few years.
Yes.
Anyway, so like the base of it just glows bright blue when it's turned on.
Uh-huh.
So you can make tea in the dark of the night and just have this lovely soft blue glow and not hurt your eyes in the
It
kitchen.
looks so good.
It's very pretty.
It's
And then
so
you get all
pretty.
the bubbles with the blue light. It's very nice.
It looks really nice. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us, like, whoa, meticulous much, before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom?
Yes!
Oh my god, this person who's having questions just sort of like meted their way in, and I am disappointed that I did not think of it first.
Okay,
but
so I need you to stop for a
totally
second.
did.
Like, I'm just looking, I've been noticing the little triangle bumps in all the girls' hair.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't know if it was supposed to be like just sort of some sort of like suggested of cuteness, like cat ears, or suggested like they have like headphones on, or like, you know, a headband thing. But I'm just going, they all have soft Sephiroth bangs.
Oh no.
You're not gonna be able to unsee
God,
it.
now I can't unsee it. So, as somebody who's always liked Sephiroth for a really long time, I could never like stand the front part of his hair because it just looks silly to me. Okay, you like the character, but you also find the character to be hilarious. It's one of those I love to bag on you kind of
Right.
things. You look ridiculous. But then when they came out with Advent Children, I actually have a wall scroll where it looks like his hair is actually pretty normal or like natural looking. It actually falls basically from part of his hair and another part of his hair, rather than it suddenly being this airlifted experience
Yeah.
of boing.
It's
You know,
more
it's
like-
not trying to pull a McDonald's arch experience.
I say it's more like natural bangs, but with the same kind of style, instead of it being, you know, starched to hell.
Yes.
And by that, gelled to hell, but you know.
Yeah.
All right.
Nope, Starch to Hell works great.
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission.
We have multiple teachers that are in this classroom. Like,
Well, what it is you see, the teachers have to approve clubs, and so when we talked to all the teachers, when I was pitching the idea for the club itself.
I was totally kidding. You do not have to explain. Please stop
Oh,
talking.
right, okay. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
Oh my god. Okay, so I apologize, guys. My idea for Splat is just an asshole. So I
Yes.
apologize if you've gotten this far and been like, oh my god! I'm like, because I'm kind of like, I don't want to be mean to my friend over here. I'm like, and I don't want to be mean to you guys either, but I also understand that sometimes the joke doesn't fall for everyone, so I apologize. Like, it doesn't work for in every situation.
And the thing is I imagine Splat will develop as a character, even when either of us pick up a character concept that's really narrow-minded and extremely, like, tropey or in a specific area, they do tend to develop as the game demands so.
Yes, absolutely.
So Splat really is just this disconnected, self-focused individual right now, but instead of being awkward, shy, quiet, I'm just a quiet little weeb in my room, they're just a disconnected asshole at the moment, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, absolutely, and that will work. I guess.
All these girls were trying so hard to be nice to you because Sayori brought you, and you're kind of a jerk.
Why are you here?
Why are you here? Sayori, just give them time. Give them time. Just wait.
Oh my
Just
god.
Give them a few, just you know, benefit of the doubt. We've been friends for years because we've known each other for years. So we've been friends for years because we've shown each other for
I
years.
keep trying to ditch her and this is not working.
Because deep down they're actually polite even though they pretend like they don't want to be.
Yeah, well, go ahead. Read this last one.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
Well, fine. In the next one, Yuri can impress us all she wants.
Yes!
Yes! So, thank you very much, guys, for joining us. If you like what we do, please feel free to like, comment, and I guess subscribe if you feel like it. I don't know, because the rest of it's kind of garbagey, and the Scandal channel just sometimes really gets my goose going, if you know what I mean. And I'm not really sure what to do. Don't be talking over my style. What are you going on about? Fine, speak.
Well, you could tell people that we really like it when they comment, and that it's really good when they share our videos, because it really helps our channel gain visibility and us gain traction in the market, and we love that.
Sayuri, who are you talking about, or to, or for? Because there is some weird thing with Lies and Scandal that I just don't understand. They make a lot of assumptions, and it's just not cool. They might have a lot of education and experience between them, but they usually don't like to acknowledge it very much, because otherwise then people would have to actually talk to them.
I don't know if all of that's true, but so thank you everyone for watching, and in the meantime, if you want to support us more directly, you could look at like our Ko-Fi, which was actually how this game got supported, and our Patreon if you wanted to sponsor us all the time, and in the meantime,
I have been Scandal.
And I have been Lies, and I'm gonna die laughing. And it was great playing with you. Bye!